Hey there, let's try something a little different today. We're going to build something, but not with our hands. We're going to put together a guide for your very own problem-solving toolbox.
You ever just stare at a problem and have no idea where to even start? It happens all the time, right? Especially in college. You hit this wall, whether it's with code or a math problem or even just something in life, and your brain just kind of goes quiet. That feeling of being totally overwhelmed?
Yeah, that's completely normal.
So what if we changed our approach? Instead of trying to memorize one perfect answer for every single problem, what if you just had a few really good tools? A toolbox for thinking. Strategies you could just pull out and try on for size, no matter what that wall looks like. That's what this is all about. All right, let's grab our first tool. This one's maybe the most straightforward of them all. It's called the greedy method. And honestly, it's kind of about just going with your gut in the moment.
So the core idea here is to just make the choice that looks best right now. You're not trying to play 4D chess and think 10 moves ahead. You're just asking yourself, what is the single best thing I can do in this exact moment? Think about it like this. You're packing a bag for a trip. You've got a pile of stuff, and each thing has some kind of value to you. The greedy way to do it? You just see an empty spot, grab the most valuable thing you have that fits, and stick it in. Then you do it again and again. Now, is it going to be the absolute most perfectly packed bag every single time? Maybe not, but it's fast, it's simple, and a lot of the time, it's pretty darn good.
It's okay to start with what's simple. Okay, on to tool number 2. This one is for those times when the problem just feels way too big. You know, huge and intimidating. This strategy is all about making it smaller.
You've probably heard of this one, divide and conquer. You see it in famous algorithms like merge sort. And the logic behind it is just so elegant. You take this giant, messy problem and you just break it into pieces. You keep breaking it down until you're left with a bunch of tiny little problems that are super easy to solve. And once you've solved all the little pieces, you just put them back together.
It's just like doing laundry, right? You don't take a mountain of clothes and shove it all in the washer at once. You divide it up. Whites here, colors there. You solve each little pile one at a time. And then at the end, you combine all the results and you get one big pile of clean clothes. You took a huge chore and turned it into a series of really simple, manageable steps.
Breaking things down makes them manageable.
All right, tool number 3. Now, this one's a real game changer. It's super powerful because it's all built on one simple idea, learning. It's about never solving the same problem twice. The fancy term for this is dynamic programming. Now, textbooks might mention things like overlapping subproblems, which sounds kind of technical, but the idea is actually really simple. It just means your big problem is made up of smaller pieces, and you have to solve the exact same small piece over and over again. Dynamic programming just asks why. Why would you do that? Solve it once, jot the answer down, and the next time you need it, just look it up. That's it. That idea of saving the answer is sometimes called memoization. Let me give you the simplest example ever. If I ask you what's 5 plus 3, you'd say 8. Easy. Now, what if my next question is, okay, what's 5 plus 3 plus 2? You don't start over, do you? Your brain automatically remembers that the 5 plus 3 part is 8, and you just add the 2. You used what you already figured out to make the next step way easier. That right there is the heart of dynamic programming.
Learning from your work makes the next step easier.
So look at that. In just a few minutes, we've added 3 totally different, really powerful ways of thinking to your toolkit. This is how you start to look at a hard problem, not with that sinking feeling, but with a sense of, okay, what are my options?
Let's just quickly run through them again. You've got the greedy method for making the best choice right now. You've got divide and conquer for when you need to break a problem down into bite-sized pieces. And you have dynamic programming for when you catch yourself doing the same work again and again. The point isn't that one is better than the others. The point is you have choices.
And this is probably the most important thing to remember from all of this. The goal is not to become an expert overnight. Not at all. It's just to know these tools exist. That's the real win. So the next time you feel stuck, your brain can go, wait a minute, could I be greedy here? Can I divide this up? Hey, haven't I solved this part before?
Just remember, problem solving isn't a race. It's a slow, patient journey of just collecting tools. So be patient with yourself, stay curious, and just keep building. Thanks for spending some time with me today.